It's nothing but an open platform. Keep it real in the gospel. But who that Virginia? See, well, it's about right now.
What's going on, South Florida? Listen, I will not be before you long. Let me just test to make sure you guys can hear me because I don't have on headphones tonight. Yeah, like y'all can hear me. All righty, so listen, I will not be before you long tonight. I just wanted to come because I'm getting a lot of inboxes, and let me just invite a couple people on. I'm getting a bunch of inboxes, so I wanted to make sure that we let everybody know. Let me apologize first. I ain't supposed to be saying I kind of like try to teach people to stop saying because that's really not good radio etiquette. So for the last couple of weeks, these I had a problem with my domain for my website, which is my physical website. My physical website is 15 years old. It'll be actually it's older than that. I think it's about 16 years old, the same domain. And the company that I use for the last 15, 16 years, they sold out to another company. When they sold out to another company, they required that they don't do the hosting the way they used to do the hosting or whatever. However, I'm the sole owner of my my domain, which is KRTG Radio. And so I'm going back and forth with them, fighting with them, and y'all know I tussle. So as of Thursday, I have my domain back. So I am now able to let you guys know that the ballot is open for the KRTG radio nominees. But before I get into that, because that's my sole purpose of logging on tonight, I do want to say thank you to everyone that came out on last night at Calvary Church. Let me just tell you, Pastor Vic opened up his doors, and him and his wife, they came out. We had a great time, and I'm going to tell you this, and I mean this with everything in my muscle. I will not sit on another panel in my life. I'm just sorry. I won't sit on a panel. And I'm learning from last night with panels, when you do a panel, sometimes it takes away from what the people are learning. If you're just basically able to connect with the people, and even with panels, a lot of times we're just giving accolades of what we do. You know, you sit there and you tell people what you're doing, what you've done. I've done this and I've done this and I've done this and this is what I've done and this is what I worked on. That's what normal panels consist of. Yesterday, we did it in a classroom setting as they questioned, I answered, I taught, they answered, and the conversation where people were asking things that they wanted to know. Sometimes when you have a panel, you already have in your head what you're going to do. I had a whole class set up. I did a whole presentation. I did a whole thing for my set. I did a whole outline that we were going to show on the screen and everything, but it didn't work that way. It did not work that way. The presentation that I built didn't work that way because as we started, everyone jumped right into asking questions, and then it went to this, and then it moved to this. So everything that I worked on, and I'm not, listen, and it worked for me and it worked for them. And we sat there for 4 hours. Now, you can't learn everything in 4 hours because I didn't learn it in 4 hours. You're not able to learn everything in 4 hours, and it's going to take time for people to continue to educate. But in order to reach one, you have to teach one. And in order to teach one, you have to reach one. And again, I want to thank all the radio personalities. I want to thank Dwight Moment, Cross family, the Ziegler family. I want to thank, I want to say her name, Miss Irvine. Am I saying that right? Listen, when she walked through the door, I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh my God. You know, she's the wife of the original Sea Lord Seas, the one who started the Sea Lord Seas. So that blessed me. What's going on, Ty? Send a shout out to my good friend Ty. Ty, you know what? I got your thing sitting on my desk that says the second annual Glaze Community Service Awards. I still got my thing. It's over there. I'm about to pull it on my desk. So I just want to say thank you for everybody who came out again yesterday. I'm going to say a time was had. I'm still laughing. I'm still laying in my land. I was laying down today, and I just have been laughing. Just we had a time. It just sometimes we have to get out of going to concerts, going to church, and just have some great church, good gospel fun. But at the same time, that we're going to learn. So again, I want to thank everybody who tuned in, who came out yesterday, found it not robbery to physically drive to Fort Lauderdale from Homestead. Gregory McLeod, he came down from Port St. Lucie. He came down to hang out with me. Hey, Lady Elaine, how are you? And I want to thank everybody who listen. So many people picked the phone up yesterday and called me and said, "Hey, Kenya, I want to be there, but I can't be there." But they said, "When is the next one?" I say, "You know what? I am going to do another one because, again, I personally will not sit on the panel anymore because I learned yesterday that sometimes panels it'll stop the learning process because yesterday we just sat to the tables and just had a great time, just laugh, talk, play. It was just there was learning being done, but we just had moments, and I just had so much fun. When you can have fun outside in the church, but just have fun in the Lord, it was just. I mean, I am so full from yesterday, just laughing with everybody, and it just everybody was just keeping it real. It was just we had fun. And it was no other, like I said, no other class I've been to. And I had this whole presentation. Again, I'll set up the TV setup, everything set up to do the presentation. And it didn't work out the way I wanted it to, but it went the way God wanted it to. And everybody left with pages and pages of information and knowledge. MJ was there too. Sometimes someone said to me one time, we need to fact check what you're saying. And I was there to say things, and you look over at MJ and MJ saying, "Yep." And you look out at Joe Riley, he's saying, "Yep." So sometimes, I'm not offended about the fact check. I'm not offended when people say, "Oh, I want to fact check what you're saying," because that's what you need to do. How do you know I'm doing what I'm supposed to do if you don't know what I'm supposed to be doing? Help your neighbor and call somebody. Hello? Did you? How do you know I'm doing what I need to do if you don't know what I'm supposed to be doing? So I just want to say again, thank y'all. But that's not the reason I'm here. I don't want to lose sight on why I'm here. While I'm here tonight, I want to let everybody know that I am releasing the ballot. We are releasing the ballot for the Praise and Worship Experience magazine. We want everybody to know that they can go to the website immediately. They can go to the website immediately to the KRTG Radio, 24/7, all independent gospel music. You can go to the radio station website. You can go to the radio station website, and you can. I'm sorry, I'm trying to load it up for y'all. You can go to the website, and once you go to the website, you can start nominating for. You can start nominating on the ballot. So again, this is the website and the way it works. Just let me go to the website. Again, guys, when y'all log on, it is welcome to KRTG Radio, and it has my information. You can always hit that tune in and listen to some good gospel music as well. Also, again, the Praise and Worship Black History Concert and Awards Show official nominee ballot. You will put your name, first name, last name, email address, because we do like to contact you and add you to our email list so that when we add you. And it's nothing wrong with nominating yourself. A lot of people say, "I don't want to nominate myself." It's fun. It's go ahead and do it. So we have the list of categories, which is that they're returning again this year. We have the Pastor of the Year, the Missionary Evangelist of the Year. Now, I took this off last year because we didn't get too many nominees, but I'm putting it back this year. Also, which is not on here, we are going to add the deacons, because let me tell y'all something. The deacons work hard. They open and close the church and clean the church and do everything for the church. So we're putting them back. They're not on this, but they will be back in the next couple of days. But you have the Pastor of the Year, the Missionary, the Praise Team of the Year, Minister of Music, Choir Director, Inspirational Author, Gospel Playwriters. They are back this year. So we did take the authors and the playwriters off of the list over the last couple of years. So they are back on. Gospel Hip Hop Artist of the Year, Female Artist of the Year, Psalmist of the Year, Church Choir of the Year. We put dance back. We put praise dance back. podcast or virtual show, gospel DJ, photographer, makeup artist is back, women in business, men in business, choir director, graphics designer, organization of the year, vendors, top baker, event host, MC, top chef, grill master, young entrepreneur, top hairstylist, and top barber. We basically have put them back on the ballot. So you can go, just to let you know, you can go. And in order to do it this year, you just basically just, all you have to do is just like here, if you want to, I don't know if you're using your computer, your phone, all you do is just type out what the category is. Say, for instance, if it's the top hairstylist, if you're on your computer, not sure if you're on your computer, but I'm using mine, top hairstylist, and you just do Jane Doe. And if you want to put another one, you just do another one, do all of your nominations, and then you just submit it. And once you submit it, to me, it'll say, thanks, we received your submission. So you don't have to do a couple of them. You can just do one at a time. So again, you don't have to do, say, one at a, I'm sorry, you don't have to do one for each person. You can literally do all of them at the same time. You can do all of them at the same time. So again, that's all I wanted to come on and let you guys know, that the ballot is open. Go on, nominate your church. Go on, nominate your friends, your family for organization, businesses, and the ballot is open. Now, this year, for, like I said, dealing with my website, I did not celebrate my anniversary for my radio station, but I will be doing that in the next couple of weeks before July is over, because I will be celebrating 6 years in radio, 4KRTG radio. So we'll get that going. But I just wanted to make sure that everybody knows that the website for the award show, the nomination for the award show is open. You can go on again. It's very simple this year. It's kind of different this year than it was before. A lot easier. You just go onto the website, choose all your ballots, choose your nominees. I'm sorry, and once you choose your nominees, all you have to do is submit it. Now, two things I do want to say tonight. There were 2 awards that were not presented at the last year awards, and I have never even said anything. And I have a bunch of them that still, not a bunch. I think last year was the first year. I probably only have 2, 4. I have about 4 awards here left. Normally I have a whole graveyard, and I thank God that this year is only 4. And the only reason why these 4 are still here is because I have not seen those people. And two people who I actually lost their awards, and I want to say this tonight because every time I see them, I kind of feel bad, and I'm always around them. So let me just say this, that the 2 awards that were not that we could not find, which is 9 times out of 10, I'm going to present it next year, is Pastor Victor Robinson. He won Food Truck of the Year. Pastor Victor Robinson won Food Truck of the Year. Is the winner of the Food Truck of the Year. And I just want to make sure I'm politically correct. And Ernest Jenkins won the Grill Master. I think I'm doing that right. Yes. Ernest Jenkins won Grill Master, and Pastor Vic won Food Truck. So I just want to say congratulations to them. We did not present those awards on last February, and I lost their trophy. But we'll get them by next year. We'll make sure that they have them. So again, I want to congratulate them, because those are the only 2 we did not present, and the only 2 that we could not find was the vendor of the year, the food truck, and the Grill Master. So let's send a shout out to them. Much love to them. We appreciate them. Hey, listen, I want to let y'all know I got a new friend. Her name is Dina Day. Dina Day is, I love her. Y'all love Dina, because Dina can sing and she petty. So I love a good petty singer. So don't forget to go to the website, nominate. Congratulations, Marcus Fowler. He's one of our winners Municipal Photographer of the Year. Again, the award show is February the 8th. The award show is February the 8th. It's back in the city of Delray Beach. I will disclose the location a little later on. I don't want to, jinx, not say jinx because we're good. I just want to make sure that we're secure with the area before I start promoting it. Make sure that we're contracted because I don't want to be promoting something. They tell me no. So we want to make sure that we're okay to promote the location completely before we start promoting the location. But we will be back in the great city of Delray Beach, like always. We have a bigger area. There'll be more vendors. Now I'm going to say this about the award show. Normally I only do 2 of each thing as far as the vendors. This year, because I have a whole lot of space, I think that we counted, I can have almost 100 vendors. So I'm going to do probably 3 of each thing. We're going to start out with 2 and 3 if we get pushed. Now, vendors, hear me and hear me well. If you are my first 2 vendors, we're going to lock you in. Everybody knows that the vendors get locked in. We highly promote the vendors get locked in. Lynette Day just jumped on. Lynette, I announced that Ernest won Grill Master and I lost his award. See, that's what Jesus do. That's what Jesus loved. Jesus loved the truth. I lost it. And I don't know if I can buy it until next year when that budget comes in. But again, those are 2. So as far as the vendors, all the vendors, again, we have a very bigger space than we had last year. A lot more parking than, well, it's about the same amount of parking, but we have a lot more space that we're going to have. We're going to have more things going on. We have an area where you can go and eat. You don't have to stand up. We have an area you can actually step off to the side and go eat this year. A covered picnic table. It's a lot more space than we had last year. It's a lot more space. And we're going to have a lot more vendors. I know that last time because I only was allowed to use the circle. Well, we have a lot more space. So vendors, if you are interested, again, we're going to start out with 2 of each thing. But I'm noticing, and that's only for the merchandise. Merchandise, 2 of each thing. I'm going to respect that. But vendors, we may have food vendors. I may go up to 3 because last year they ran out of food by 7:30. The only one that had food was kind of like 2 of the seafood people in the icy. So we're going to have more. And as you know, we always make sure we send out flyers and information, and we send out information to the churches, just like the nominee list will go out to the churches. They'll be going out this week. Flyers will be going out to all the churches in the state of Florida on this week. So we try to do everything that everyone knows exactly what we're doing and how we're doing it and everything. So we want to make sure that we provide exposure. Also, if you're interested, I'm going to be screaming this. If you're interested in ministering on the program on that day, please contact me in my inbox and let me know that you would like to be a part of the award show. Again, it is February the 8th, 2024 from 3 to 9 p.m. Here's the nomination. Now, it says that the voting is July 1st until August the 30th. Actually, it's July 7th to August the 30th. I'm not going to change those dates. I will not. Is that a Veteran Jones? Jones? Y'all better listen. A veteran. Listen, this is a veteran. This is the man right here. God bless you, sir. God bless you. You just made me feel good to log into the vote. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. But again, February the 8th, 2025, from 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock, we will be in Delray Beach, Florida. I am great. Listen, for you to log on to my live, just logging on have made me feel so good. The Sea Lord Seas will be there, and they will be singing more than 7 minutes, and they will have on a t-shirt. Sea Lord Seas, we already know. We got y'all down. Y'all gonna do more than 7 minutes. Y'all ain't gonna play with us in Delray. So again, artists, if you're interested, everybody knows, and I'm gonna say this. I think that me and Gerard is the only award show that does not charge a showcase fee to be on the award show. We do not charge a showcase fee to be a part of the award show. It's an outdoor event. I have a bigger space. Vendors, inbox me and let me know now. I will not set up the website for the Well, Dina, let me just say this. It's in February. It's in February. So what happens is in February, it's not hot. It's not hot and it's not cold. Now at night, when it gets about 5 o'clock and that temperature drop, the temperature does drop around 5 o'clock. So February, we're still dealing with the cold. It's not really hot out there. Trust me, I've done it 15 years. That's why I do it in February and no other days. So February the 8th from 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock. 3 o'clock is kind of like, you wear shorts, it's outside. Everybody, that's why we do it outside, because you come at, not saying come as you are, like, some of the people come, they kind of like, I'll be like, ooh, but come as you are, put your shorts on, put your sneakers on, get dressed, bring your chairs. Now we do have, once again, we do have VIP. We do have sponsorship. Come on, listen, Dina, come out and hang out with me. Come out, hang out with me, Dina. Trust me, I should know them. They know. We're going to have more spaces this year. Like I said, it's going to be in a bigger place. We're in another parking lot, but it's a big parking lot. Trust me. So again, vendors, if you're interested, the first two vendors of each thing, I will be holding you to that. I know that paparazzi is only one, and I know it's 7 days. It's literally 7 months away. But in the time of doing this, anyone knows that I always start July 1st planning the award show. And I think that last year, all my vendors, they loved it. All my vendors, trust me, they already calling. I got vendors calling me right now because we couldn't take them last year. They're trying to come in this year because I said, hey, we already have that person. So I have had people calling me now like, hey, when are you releasing the ballot? When are you releasing the contract? So vendors, just let me know, inbox me and let me know if you're interested, vendors, artists, if you're interested in being a part of it. Natalie has been a part of the award show, but every year, what's up? Hey, I was going to say, what's up now? I forgot you a pastor. Hey, Pastor Nixon. Natalie has been a part of it last year. This is the first year. This year was the first year she could not be here because she had a baby. Other than that, Natalie and her family has been there. I've watched her kids grow up at the award show. Even when I was on the amphitheater, I didn't even have good sound back then. I just had half a sound. It was only 50 people was able to show up at that time. So again, I hope Natalie is joining me this year, as well as the Sea Lord C's already said that they're coming again February 8th, 2025 from 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock. It's just a lot of food out there. It's just networking. Here it is. You're able to come because we're not in a church setting. You're not in a church setting. You're able to walk around. And I tell artists all the time, bring your business cards. Bring your paraphernalia. I tell artists, I say, listen, get you a vendor booth. Even if you're not singing, get you a vendor booth. Now, we don't sell tickets. We don't sell tickets at our award show. So there's no revenue coming except from my sponsors and my vendors. Sponsors, and this is solely done by myself, the sponsors and the vendors. So that's the only reason why I asked the vendors, I asked the artists, hey, would you like to be a vendor? However, this is the amount, because that's how we take care of the sound, the stage. We take care of everything. And anyone that's been there, you guys have seen that we bring out the stage, the sound. We have a great time. And I want to do some big things. This is my 15th year, guys. 15 years of doing this outside. People from all over there. Last year we had Tallahassee. I need to get you for my birthday. How you have a conversation with Marcus on my live? Oh God, I love you, Dina. Marcus, I'll be accepting them starting next month. Well, it'll be before then. I just have to get the website going. I just want to get the ballot. So we're going to start accepting the sponsorships, and we're going to start accepting everything starting next month. As far as that, we start really promoting. We start really promoting the award show after the ballot is completely put out. So that's when I'll start accepting the money for the vendors. I'll start accepting the money for the sponsorships. And again, we have a great time. We have swag bags. A lot of people just come and sit up under my tent. A-Tab sat up under my tent the whole time. I'm like, A-Tab, you want to go to VIP shoot? Like, no, I'm sitting up on there with you. And again, we do have you contributing to the network. Okay. Okay. That's it. Keep the conversation going, girl. That keeps me in the algorithm. Again, I just want to say thank you to everybody who has been with me for 15 years. Thank you everybody who's been coming over the last couple years. Everybody, thank you. Listen, let them know. Listen, I know Betty Wright. Betty Wright, I've been calling Betty Sims for years, and now it's right. Betty Wright was one of my vendors, and that was her first time last year. And it was funny because I was sitting in the church parking lot, and it was like 8:30 in the morning. Listen, let me tell y'all something. If y'all don't know Avetra Jones Jr., you need y'all to connect. All artists, radio promoters, please connect with Avetra Jones Jr. He's in North Carolina. Listen, you guys need to connect. Only reason why, and again, I just told the pastor I'm not feeling well and I can't travel. And he instantly went into prayer for me. And I felt that thing. I ain't gonna lie. I had to hang. I said, so I gotta go. He was like, King, I said, I gotta go. I had to get myself together. I had to shed a tear too. So preferably next year, I'll be with you for your conference as well. So my prayers to get to you next year. Once everything is taken care of what I'm dealing with, I'll be to you. And I hope you can come to me so that you can meet some of the artists in Florida and hang out with us outside. We stay outside. Again, I want to just let everybody know that this is about networking. So again, when we go to award shows, we're so tied into these clothes. We're so tied into these suits. We're so tied into these gowns. Nothing wrong with them. I love them. I'm gonna go to as many as possible. I'm gonna be at the Spin Awards. I'm gonna be at the Tampa Bay Gospel. I'm gonna be wherever I can and wherever my body allows me. But the one thing is different about my award show that sets me aside from everything is we outside. And you can go off in the corner somewhere with your friends while they're on stage performing, have a conversation. There's something going on. We have 360s. We have we have things that you can do throughout the day. And again, the turnover and the influx of people, because some people come and stay from 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Most of my friends, they're going to support me the whole day. Most of 80% of my friends is going to stay the whole day. But then you have people, they're going to come, they're going to stay for a couple. It's not that hot. Redon, is it that hot? In the heat? It's not that hot, Redon. It's not. Don't make it seem like we out there in the scorching heat. February is the hottest to get in February is 75. And you be up under a tent. You don't even know it'd be hot. Anyway, so again, this is a way that you could come and meet new people. And I'm a stickler for meet, greet, mix, mingle. I'm a stickler for that. I want you to come out and meet new people. A lot of people. I've been doing it for 15 years, child. Trust me when I tell you. Ask your mama, is it hot? It is not hot. Come out there and see. Don't listen to Redon. Redon gonna turn people away because she said it's in the heat. It's not hot like that. Redon making it seem like it's right now. This morning I went outside to get a cup of coffee at 7:30 and it was 105 degrees outside. I was like, yeah, that's hot. It's not hot outside. But again, the ballot is open. I need you guys to go over to KRTG Radio. Please nominate your peers as far as the music and the business. I really want to push business really hard this year. I don't have a problem. I really don't have a problem with the gospel music side. I don't have a problem with the gospel music side whatsoever because that's going to sell itself. Everybody's going to be nominating. My friend said she come in hell hot or snow, and that's what I'm talking about, Dina. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, ma'am. Again, push your friends in business in Florida. Push your friends in business. The music gonna sell itself. The artistry gonna sell itself. Everything is gonna sell itself as far as the gospel music. The artistry gonna sell itself. The church is gonna sell itself. But I just want to tell you guys, if you have friends in business, this is a great way to promote. I tell people once the ballot comes out, the official ballot for voting, get you a flyer, push your business. This is how you gain exposure for people that people may not know you. This is how you get out there, you share your flyer, you do it on your reels. Make money while doing it. Make money while doing it. I talked to them last night about how to make money using reels. Thank you, Lynette. I appreciate you. This is how you making money with your photos. You're constantly standing in front of the people, constantly promoting, constantly pushing your videos. Do a video, go live and just say, hey, my name is Kenya C. Willer, and I need you to vote for me, and just put it on your reel. Add some music to it, a friend's music. So make it where you're making money while you're promoting yourself, because this is an awesome way to let people know what you're doing. And you're actually doing this for 45 days. If you wake up every day and say, let me promote that I'm on the ballot and this is what I do. So that's what it's all about, exposure. I don't care what nobody say. I've been screaming exposure a long time, and this is a great way to do it. This is a great way to network. This is a great way for people all over to find out what you're doing and push what you're doing. Great way to do it and have fun. If you don't want to ask nobody else, ask the new C Lord C's. The new C Lord C's, they was able to push themselves, push. They're not allowed to be on the ballot. They're not allowed to be on my ballot. They praise God. At all. That C Lord C's, they will tear your stuff up. I love Lynette Day. I love Tommy. I love Lil Johnny. I love Pop Day. I love Dennis. I love the Prophet. I love all of them. But they can't be on my ballot. What was her mama question? That's not fair. But why would I put you? You know y'all gonna win. Y'all be soliciting y'all be somebody else gotta win. It's been y'all. Let somebody else win. Y'all present the award for the you know what, the C Lord C's present the award for the Quartet of the Year this year. Y'all what y'all do? Y'all present the award for the Quartet of the Year because y'all keep winning. Every time I win, no matter what, so present the award for the C Lord C's. There it is. Yeah, praise God. But anyway, it's 10 o'clock. I got to get up out of here. Y'all know what time. Y'all know what happens at 10 o'clock. The news come on. But again, I need you guys to stop by the website. Again, there's the website. Stop by the website. Again, the list is out. Pastor of the Year, missionary, praise team, minister, music, choir director, gospel playwriters, church choir of the year. Listen, if you know anyone that does praise dancing, photographers, makeup artists, women in business, men in business, community choir, graphic designers, anything in that line of business is on the website. Head over to the website and you guys can oh girl, the news is on every day. The news is on Channel 7 News is on every day at 10 p.m. Unless they got dumb soccer playing. They play stupid soccer every day now, messing up my life. Wish they had to finish kicking the ball up and down the field. Anyway, stop distracting me, Lynette Day. You know I'm easily distracted. She say new generation move. Anyway, so again, guys, you guys can start nominating as of right now. Again, go and nominate your friends for business. If you got a friend, Promoter of the Year is not on there. It's not. Okay, we'll fix that. You're right. And neither is Deacon. Child, somebody was not liking the church people over there. We'll fix it. We'll fix it because I'm not promoting. So listen, Betty Sims said, have a good weekend. Listen, if y'all know Betty Sims, like I just told y'all about, I'm sorry, Betty. Her name Betty Wright. I've been knowing Betty Sims since I was about 10. So I keep calling her Betty Sims. Her name is Betty Wright. Y'all forgive me. Again, she was a vendor there. She had the African attire. She was there last year. She had a great time. She actually hung out with me until they moved the stage. When I left, they left. So, and again, they was there with me at 8 o'clock in the morning. I told them to come at 10. They was there at 8. I was like, wow, I haven't finished my coffee yet. So this year, again, we're in a bigger space and we're going to have more vendors. So vendors, please let me know now. I'm starting to listen, I have no lie. I got 10 vendors that called me and said, hey, we want to we want to do this. And I'm like, okay, well, I got to check with my other vendors first because I did. You still better see. I got to check with my other vendors that were there last year because they all said they were interested first. You know, I want to make sure I check with them and make sure before we do that. So listen, go over to www.krtgradio.com and nominate. I'll go and fix it. Listen, if you guys inbox me or text me anything that you don't see that you've always seen, please, I'll go in and I'll update it so we can make sure everything is running correctly. And again, you have until I want to make sure I got the right date here. You have until August the 30th to nominate. You have until August the 30th to nominate. So you can go ahead again. If you want to nominate all together, you don't have to do it one at a time. Just hit enter and just keep going line by line who you would like to nominate. Nominate your peers in this industry. Nominate your peers in this industry. And again, I don't know who win. I just sit over there with my nerves bad all day long. I don't know why my nerves be bad, but I be like, my nerves be bad. Somebody tell James Stewart, he know I'm on Facebook Live and he's still calling me. So again, hey, thank you. I appreciate you. So again, February the 8th. Listen, can you go over there to the website and nominate to see Lord C's in? If you nominate you, I'll think about putting y'all on the back. I'll think about it. Can't promise you, but I'll think about it. He said, "Mama, stop." I know, right? Why is he calling me? He know I'm on live. Ron be calling me. It's telling everybody now I'm talking on the phone after 10 o'clock. Anyway, so again, if you're in the state of Florida, any artist, any pastor, any praise team, and you're in the state of Florida, please, please, please nominate your praise team. Nominate your business. Nominate. This is the entire state of Florida. So if you're in the Panhandle, nominate your business. Nominate Montreal. Montreal is in Montreal. I found your trophy. I lost your crown, but I found your trophy. I be losing stuff. I found your trophy, Montreal. Don't worry, I got you. When you come back, I got you. But again, I'm gonna get out of here and let you guys go to bed because I'm gonna go to bed. I had a free day today, just to rest up. Again, we're gonna schedule anyone in the industry that is interested in going to a class. Inbox me if you're interested in going to class. If I get enough inboxes to say yes, I'll attend. I'll schedule another class next month, right back at Vic Church in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So again, let me know if you're interested in now again, we do social media and we do industry. So it's not just one flatline class where we talk about one thing. I also teach you the basics of how to promote, market, and brand yourself as well as industry. I know we were there last night for 4 hours, but there's a whole lot that we can have a conversation about. Last night, it was geared towards support. I mean, that was kind of the word that was floating around the room all night was support, support, support. So that was something that we spent a lot of time on trying to figure out how can we support each other more. And, we kind of got a basic idea, but I do want to get more into detail on how can we push each other. And this is not the time or, the live to talk about it. But again, if you would like for me to do another class at Pastor Vic Church, please inbox me. He asked me how many people we were having. Oh, Atlanta, Georgia. The Spin Awards is in Atlanta, Georgia. It's in Atlanta. He asked me yesterday, he called me around Thursday. No, he see me Thursday, and he said, how many people are you expecting? I said, probably, fearfully, the last time I did it, I'm just going to keep it 100. The last time I did it, I think it was 5 people were there. So I told Vic, I said, Vic, I'm just be honest with you. I'm stepping out on faith and I'm doing this. Hopefully we have some people, which is I know that the Ziegler family had called me a couple days and say, hey, we're there. We'll see you. So I knew I had that 3. And I knew I had, I actually thought I only had I know Lynette and Ernest was coming, but I didn't know the entire CeeLord Seas was coming. So I told Vic and I said, I knew Radon was coming. And I was like, okay, so I know for a fact that the people who I know is coming is 15. I know for a fact that people that were coming, the Spin Awards is, let me show y'all. That is the Spin Awards. The Spin Awards weekend is 10/26/2024 through October 26th. It is in Atlanta, Georgia. Thursday is more or less classes. Friday is classes. and they do have different events at night. Oh, let me take this down. They do have different events at night. I'm supposed to be talking about me, and I'm talking about them. Again, they do have classes at night. Thursday they have the women in gospel. I'm trying to get this banner down so y'all can see. They do have the women in gospel. No, adult women in radio on Thursday, but Thursday morning they have all the classes. Thursday morning they have all the classes, and then on Thursday afternoon they have the women in radio, which is that is so good because that's when all the women in radio get together in one room, and you're able to go and see everything about the women in radio. They're being presented. That is a very good show. I was a woman in radio last year. Then later on that night, right after that, they have a pre-show, or I think it's I'm not sure how they're doing it this year, so don't quote me on anything because I'm just going by the past years I went. But I know on Thursday night they have like a hip hop night, and then they have like the hip hop night, and then they have later on that night they have something. I think it's like quartet until 10. So throughout the whole day they have like different things. I think like 7 o'clock they have a showcase, and then like at 8 o'clock they have something else. Then at 10 o'clock they have like quartet, and at 10 where they have all the quartet artists are there at 10 o'clock. And then Friday they have classes, and then Friday night they have the pre-show at the auditorium. And then Saturday is like a rest day. You're gonna do whatever you want to do. If you want to go to the zoo or wherever, Saturday's a free day, and then we go to the award show where you dress up, put your good gowns on, put on your good gowns, put on your red dress and your high heel, and then you go over to the Spin Awards. And again, it's dressed to impress. And like I was telling them last night, I don't watch BET, so I don't watch the Oval, so I don't know who the people is. So I don't watch. Only thing I watch is the news. Being honest, 5 o'clock. Then I do whatever. Then I go at 9 o'clock. Then 10 o'clock I watch the news. So, but I don't watch BET. So one year the people from the Oval were there, and my husband was like, "You don't know who that is?" I'm like, "I don't know them people." He's like, "That's the people from the Oval." And I was like, "Oh my god!" So we took pictures with them, and they were there. They were there, couple years in a row. Then you had some old people that were kind of celebrities and everything. And one year, Minstrel Appointed, she hosted. I don't know if she's going to do it this year, but she hosted a brunch for some of the radio announcers at the mansion. She hosted a brunch at a mansion. So again, we were able to network there. So if you guys are able, and I know I'm pushing my award show, but y'all don't move to the Spin Awards. But if you guys are able to go in October, please try and go. Even if you're not able to go Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, please try to get that experience on Friday, on Saturday night. It is an experience to be in a room full of radio announcers. A lot of times we want to send our music to radio, but they don't put a face with it. So now when you put a face with the music, and I'm not trying to do a clash, y'all. Y'all know if I start talking, it's going to fly away. But if you put a face to the music, you put a face to the management, you put a face to the promoter, when you get amongst these people and you just say, "Hey, this is my name, this is who I am," guess what? You're building relationships. So when it's time for you to send them music, or it's time for you to say, "Hey, how do you do this?" You're able to have that relationship. And that's what God has granted me, the relationship with most of these people. Avetra Jones. I would never think Avetra Jones would be on my live. That's why I got excited like I am. Avetra is a gospel legend as far as radio. Avetra Jones is like, he hosts classes. He hosts classes at mostly all of the conferences. He hosts classes, and he actually is like the GOAT. Avetra, Henry Harris, Tamir Curtis. These are the people who I've learned from. So for him to come on my live tonight was like, So again, and you get to know these people, and especially he's really a person in radio that's helping the independent artists. That's someone you want to connect with. So I'm just urging you guys, if you're going to do it, do it big. Michelle was there last year at the Spin Award, and she enjoyed herself. It's like room full of people. You go in and You can get VIP and sit up in the auditorium. I didn't have VIP, I just had regular. And you're able to sit and you can win awards and you can meet other people and just enjoy yourself. Same thing as mine. We may not be in a dressy setting, but we're in a setting where we're able to network and have a great time. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about the networking. So if you're trying to grow in this industry and you're trying to move, sometimes you got to leave out your zip code. Sometimes you got to say, I got to take this leap of faith. I got to eat some McDonald's. I got to stay at a hotel that's not a Hilton. I got to, if it's more than 5 of y'all get y'all a house, an Airbnb, stay at an Airbnb that's close to the area. Do what you have to do in order to just make it. I mean, I've stepped out on faith 101 times to get where I'm at. I was telling them last night that when I was traveling, only way I would stay at a Hilton or a Marriott is if my husband went with me because he's not going to stay at a Red Roof. He's not going to do it. But when I traveled and when I had to fly, get a rental car and get a hotel and do all these things to start my career because I wanted to be a part of radio and I wanted to be a person that you can go to get information. What I would do is I would actually get to Atlanta and I would buy bread and peanut butter and jelly. And when they're going to the restaurants, I'm going back to my room and I'm eating. I'm staying down the street at the Red Roof. And I go back to my room. I have my water, my juice, everything. And I had to make the sacrifice. They're like, Ken, come on out with us. And I'm like, no, I'm going to go back to the room. And I go and then, God bless me with, I had some friends, that would say, hey, I know you're out of town. Let me send you a Cash App. Let me send you a Zelle. Because they know when I got back, I was going to just be ready to talk and give them information. So God has really blessed me from the years of traveling to even when I went to the Double Wars. I went down there on faith. I went there on faith, honey. Hey. And when I got there, most of the people from Palm Beach, the artists from Palm Beach started sending me Cash Apps. And I was like, look at God. So sometimes we just got to step out on faith and make things happen. And then you'll see the growth in it. And I can say I see the growth in what God has done for me because now I'm able to take this knowledge that I got and hand it over to y'all. And to see Love Sees because I love him. But anyway, I got carried away. I'm just supposed to just tell y'all about my website that is open. And while you're there, you can go ahead and listen to some good gospel music and enjoy yourself while you're nominating. Again, I will be sending out flyers to y'all churches. I'll be sending out flyers to y'all churches. So be on the lookout for that. You'll receive some flyers probably in the mail next week for the nomination. And then I'll start sending out flyers for once the ballot is open. Again, go and nominate your friends, family, organization. If you are an organization that is assisting people, we really would love to have you on the ballot so that we can make sure we honor you. And if there's someone, listen, I can't guarantee you, but there's someone that you think needs to be honored, I don't have to send it. It's here. It's on the website. It's here. Y'all like my website? Welcome to KRTG Radio. It's the Praise and Worship History Concert and Award. Go to the website, add your name, first name, email address, because we love to collect information. And here's your list. I will be, if you don't see something that you normally see, y'all see yesterday. It's so nice. Y'all see that? That's so nice. Anyway, back to my award show. This is a list of the categories, and you can go on again and nominate your peer, nominate who you would need to, just want to show some love to be on the ballot this year. Okay. Again, I'm gonna get out of here. It's 10:24. I'm not sure what I missed on the news, but they're gonna play it back at 11 o'clock too. Because whatever thing they play at 10, they play back at 11 on Channel 7. I don't know about y'all news, but that's what they do here. Y'all news. So you probably be seeing me a lot over the next couple months because now I start really, really, really going live and kind of doing things and interviewing people to get them exposure for the award show and everything that's going on. And why I got y'all. If y'all, I'm not gonna say if y'all ain't doing nothing, but I just want to let y'all know that Laughing Down the Aisle Christian, I'm gonna go to this one because this one's a little better. Laughing Down the Aisle Christian Comedy, September 21st, 2024. Listen, they got food trucks, they got vendors, they got raffles and giveaway, and the 360 photo booth that's going to be happening in Delray Beach, Florida. They got Christian comedy. Tickets only $65. Doors open at 6, starts at 7 p.m. And guess what? I'm working y'all red carpet. Chicken George is your host. They should have made me the host. Chicken George is the host. Chicken George is the host. and Lil Shot will be performing. So again, if you're looking for something to do in September, y'all run on over there and get y'all a ticket because I'm gonna be doing red carpet. These people gonna give me a mic and tell me to do red carpet. Huh? God bless y'all. But again, she said to see Lord sees. Again, I want to thank y'all ever so much. I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me. I love y'all dearly. And y'all will be seeing a lot of me because I have to get on now and push my award show. Yes, I am running the red carpet. He not like Gerard. Gerard fired me. Y'all notice that Gerard don't let me do red carpet no more? I don't know why, but everybody keep asking me to do it because they love me. But Gerard had fired me. So when y'all talk to Gerard, ask Gerard why he fired me from the red carpet. I'm just joking. He didn't fire me. He just said I play too much. But it's okay. It's okay. I ain't gonna cry in the car. But again, I'm out of here. I love y'all. I'll see y'all on the flip side. I'll be back on Tuesdays and Thursdays for Hot Topic Pop-Up Show and Keeping It Real in the Gospel. We're gonna do some interviews and we're gonna have some fun. Again, I'm out. Dina, if you're still here, I love you, baby. You my new big sister, little sister, and I love all the rest of y'all, and good night.
Keep it real in the gospel. But who that Virginia? See, well, keeping it real. Keep it real in the gospel. But who that Virginia? See, we talk about church. Let's talk about radio. Let's talk about it. We talk about whatever we want. Cause this here is nothing but an open platform. Keep it real.